Hello and welcome, Reds, to Matchday Live. And do apologise on the lateness of the stream. Was meant to have started at 12, but some technical issues from my end, and apologies as well, Reds. Liverpool's second game of the season, pre-season game anyway. Liverpool venture into Asia on the first tour date, really. Obviously playing in Hong Kong in a fantastic stadium, might that be added as well. But if you are watching on the repeat, make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below as well. Like, share and subscribe. If you are watching on X or on Facebook as well, head over to the YouTube channel. A massive thank you to everyone that is subscribed. Just surpassed 15,000 subscribers, which is absolutely fantastic as well, Red. So much appreciated to everyone for all the continued support across the board. Obviously, whether you're listening on the audio form as well, video form, absolutely everything. Much appreciated. And then make sure you do tune into, obviously, Lewis's Daily Red as well. Obviously, he's just done a live anyway, but I've just had to republish that on the video form. Lewis is taking you through all the latest Alexander Isak news as well. Lewis goes through the quotes from Eddie Howe, the injury. Obviously, that Joe Gomez is currently sustained. He is back, but check that out as well, Reds. And he goes through all the latest on Isaac, or the transfer news as well. Speaks about the future of Harvey Elliott. So Reds, make sure you head over there, obviously on YouTube or whatever platform you are watching, for today's Daily Red as well. Obviously, you can listen to that on audio form as well. But Reds, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Obviously, just starting at 11, as you can see there. Anyway, we'll go through the starting 11 this afternoon. A bit of a mixed bag, really, in terms of positional play. I think I've got it set up as Robbo playing left back on the video printer on the bottom there. Anyway, but I think it might be a case of Andy Robbo playing centre half as he did in the game against Preston as well. So. Obviously, in terms of goal, Alisson Becker, Stevenson, Tyler Morton, Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robbo as well. Florian Wirtz in the midfield with Ryan Gravenberch and Dominic Szoboszlai. So the midfield that we are seeing in the first opening 45 minutes today in Hong Kong certainly could be the starting midfield for Liverpool's first game of the season on the Friday as well. So first glimpse of what that trio could do. Yes, it's pre-season, but you just like to see a couple of patterns of play and anything really in regards to that as well. So, and the forward line this afternoon, first 45, is Salah, Harvey Elliott and Rio Engamua. So there's a lot of flexibility with those three lads up front anyway. Rio's capable of playing off the left, off the right, even through the middle as well, and certainly Harvey Elliott, we know what he's all about. And obviously Lewis speaks about Harvey's comments and all that really in the latest Daily Red, so make sure you do tune into that, because yeah, we all love Harvey, but I think he, as he said at the back end of last season, in his comments, he wants to be playing more regular first team football. And given the elite level environment Liverpool are currently find themselves in, it's extremely difficult, but they're the levels Liverpool have set, especially in the transfer window as well. So yeah, and as Alex has said there, obviously Lewis did allude to it in the latest Daily Red as well. No Darwin Núñez and no Luis Diaz on the bench as well, which is, make of that what you will. I think the press will really, they'll run with stories and all that, but we know those two lads, Darwin and Lucho, it's been quite rife with a lot of speculation and a lot of stories being written over the last couple of months as well about their futures. And I think we're all probably sing on the same page really in regards to those two lads potentially leaving in this summer window anyway, but only if Liverpool get the right price for those two as well. But big up there, Neil. How are we, bud? 150 million fee. 150 million is the fee as well. Yeah, obviously, I don't want to spoil it anyway. Go and check out Lewis's video anyway. But Neil, Lewis went into all that as well. So yeah, 150 million. It's a lot of money, but I think the fact that Liverpool, we haven't spent, well, we only bought Federico Chiesa last season, and we all know every avenue of Liverpool Football Club, it's ran completely right, and we've got the best people in every department, from a marketing perspective, commercially as well. Every avenue, we're making a lot of profit, and especially when those new Adidas kits come out, I think a lot of us will be buying them because they are fantastic, and it's great to see Adidas coming back anyway, and it's as well. So let us know your thoughts on that, Reds. In terms of the bench, I'll go through the AC Milan side in a little second as well. But in terms of the potential players that could be coming on in the second half for Liverpool, you got Canate, Curtis Jones, Cody Gakpo, Kostas Tsimikas, Frimpong, Ben Doak, Freddie Woodman, Mavrashvili as well, Kirkes, Bradley, and Trey Neone as well. Do we anticipate Mavrashvili or Woodman to play up front? Remember a very long time ago when Pepe Reina was allowed to go up front in a pre-season friendly? Chat, what game was that? But yeah, it was quite funny to see. That's the only time in a pre-season game anyway that would happen anyway in regards to seeing Pepe Reina leading the line. But obviously we're a bit light in terms of Diaz and Nunes not being in the second squad anyway. So yeah, Reds, let us know your thoughts. A lot of the news and everything, which is understandable, dominated by Alexander Isak as well. But as Neil said there, centre-backs are quite thin on the ground because Canate and Gomez are very injury-prone as well. Yeah, it's all right buying all these fantastic attackers as well, but as we've seen already last season, and even in the great eras of Liverpool, it's always starting from the back anyway. Good defensive solidity in terms of keeping clean sheets, and then let the lads up front do the magic and get the goals, really. But strong foundations at the back very much breathe confidence across the board as well with Liverpool. So yeah, it's difficult, and it looks like a potential injury for is a minor Achilles injury or whatever. I think it was the Achilles anyway. When you hear any uttering of an Achilles, you do wince really, because it's a very difficult injury really. And we know Joe Gomez, he's been absolutely plagued with many injuries in his Liverpool career. It's not been good. Some players just within their careers just absolutely decimated and not best pleased. But yeah, it's maybe 1 second there, Rez. Just going to quickly get me glasses anyway. But chat, let us know your thoughts. Get your score predictions in. Quickly go through the AC Milan side. Maignan, Pavlovic, Tomori, Fiao, Ricci, Fofana, Loftus-Cheek, Salamakers, Badeschi, and Christian Pulisic and Rafael Leao leading the line for the Italians. Both teams with a lot of European pedigree. Don't be believing the Arsenal admins when they say both teams, whatever they put anyway, I forget seeing both teams with rich European history. Yeah, AC Milan have got 7 European Cups, lads, anyway, but don't know where Arsenal's is, but yeah, make of that what you will. And we'll chat, be back in a second, just quickly get my glasses. So yeah, and pre-seasons as well, Reds. I know not a lot of people take notice of the pre-season games, but like for me, like I'm very privileged. Like a lot of people that live in the UK or live in Liverpool, Anfield's only a 10-minute walk away from the ground from my house. So yeah, but it's an opportunity for a lot of fans out there in Asia and across the continent really to go and see the Reds. Doesn't matter if it's pre-season or whatnot. This might be the first time for Liverpool Football Club as the global football club it is today, for the amazing fans out there. Like the amount of times we do watch-alongs over last season as well, and the amount of Reds that get up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and then go to work as well and absolutely smash it. It's dedication and most importantly love for this football club as well. So yeah, the Reds are coming out for the very much in a little second. But I'll tell you what, I was looking into the stadium that we're playing in this afternoon, chat. I think it's coming at like £4 billion worth. It's a very, very nice stadium, by the way, as well, chat. But yeah, so yeah, spent the money well. It's really nice. But again, it's good to see the players enjoying themselves. And when you go away, if you're a player or just even in general, when we all see Liverpool, the images get beamed around the world as well, it's just goes to show any of the young players, but most importantly new players as well. Hugo Ekitike, I haven't even mentioned him anyway, but I love the fact that we've just wheeled him in and obviously not made a big fanfare really. But yeah, I tell you, he's a lad with a lot of quality, and hopefully we will see him scoring a lot of goals for Liverpool this season. Confident about that anyway, Red. So yeah, but yeah, it's really good. That's weird breaks to pass. Tafsir, like Thiago did against Arsenal. Yeah, he's gonna be special, chat. Tafsir. It's gonna be fantastic to see the German playing for Liverpool. I tell you, I know no one's not watching him in the Bundesliga. I watched a fair bit of him anyway, and yeah, special player, very special player. And he's just going to hit the ground running, really. Barring any injuries, touch wood, doesn't get many injuries as well. But Reds, do drop a like on the video as well. Like, share and subscribe. Make sure you do get involved in terms of the Discord community as well. We've got over 2,000 people in, obviously, the Anfield Index Discord as well. Everyone's welcome. Obviously, if you want to check that out and get involved, click the link, click the description as well. And yeah, you never walk alone. Obviously, media matters. Obviously, Daily Red this morning as well with Lewis, taking you through all the latest Liverpool news. And of course, the transfer news are in and around all the latest with regards to Alexander Isak, that you can find out on YouTube as well. Jack, get your score predictions in. Obviously, Moby on the spot will be returning very soon as well with Trev and the legendary Liverpool maestro Jan Molby as well. Obviously, that's a weekly podcast on YouTube, but you can listen to all the audio podcasts as well. If you want to just search Anfield Index on Apple iTunes or Spotify or whatever you do get your audio podcast from as well. But yeah, it's obviously a big, massive, amazing touch by Liverpool in terms of the Forever 20, dedicated to Diogo Jota as well. The sad passing of the Liverpool forward. Obviously, the Forever 20 will be on the shirts throughout the entirety of the season as well, which is a very nice touch as well. So, yeah, never walk alone, Diogo. But, yeah. Forever 20. I think it will be chat. I think that will be just quick bit of a sec there, chat. Just quickly getting on that. Yeah, when obviously new kits are launched on August the 1st, the players will display their own tribute with a specially made Forever 20 emblem printed into the shirts and stadium jackets, which will remain in place for the season as well, Red. So, yeah, you never walk alone, Diogo, and of course, Andre. But, yeah, it's... and obviously, any Liverpool supporters that want to honour Diogo by having Diogo J20 printed on the back of the shirts in the official club store or via the official online store, all profits will go to LFC's foundation, the club's official charity. The foundation is committed to creating a grassroots football programme in Diogo's name as well. So, you never walk alone there. Yeah, very special and a fantastic touch, really, for a fantastic person, most importantly, but a phenomenal footballer as well. But Reds, main thing, as we said, against Preston as well, in terms of just don't get any injuries today, and fingers crossed we just see a bit more of more patterns of play and a bit more something to very much latch on, really. Any little form of little triangles forming between the Liverpool trio in midfield. So, yeah, hopefully Liverpool can get the business done today and just see a lot more exciting football. Well, yeah, packed house, as you would expect, chat as well. Yeah, if you are watching or listening, I want to sync up your commentary as well, you can certainly do so. But Tyler Morton to start the kick-off here on the halfway line. And the brand new Premier League ball as well. And we are underway for Liverpool's second pre-season game. And the first of a couple of games in the Asia Tour as well. We got two club sides, very decorated amongst the big stars in European football. But yeah, Reds, how are we? Make sure you drop a like on the video as well. Certainly a couple of changes really for AC Milan this season. Obviously Christian Pulisic. I quickly touch on there. What a switch that is by Liverpool down the right hand side. Salah. I think the most important thing, obviously, Florian Wirtz making his debut in a Liverpool shirt. The main thing is exactly where we want to be seeing and analysing really where, yes, it's a pre-season game, but I think in terms of technical understanding and positional play of Florian Wirtz, I think we're all intrigued to see where he will be playing for Liverpool. Oh, well played by Liverpool. Salah. Lovely little quick feet there between Mo and Stevenson on the edge of the box. Thiaw, obviously the German centre-half. Just about getting a toe on that, really. Obviously, Tafsir's gone 2-0. Steve's gone 2-0. Fingers crossed, lads. Stevenson, Salah. Lovely ball from Salah to find Stevenson. Quick touch. Florian Wirtz inside the penalty box. Nice first touch football here. Virgil van Dijk venturing. He's manoeuvring. And he couldn't quite get the last touch on that, really. He was gliding through the midfield there, Virgil van Dijk. But yeah, nice first time football as well. Of course, Crystal Palace. It's not too long away now. Obviously, Liverpool's game against Crystal Palace. Both teams will be looking to try and get a bit more closer to match fitness as quickly as we possibly can. Stevenson is playing down that right-hand side for Liverpool in the defence. So yeah, as it sets, yeah, chat. Very much. I know we're only 3 minutes in here, chat, but the box midfield. I know it's pre-season and all that, but very much a lot of box rotation here. Ball down the right, Salah. Stevenson on the overlap. Salah's trying to find Harvey. Unlucky there, Stevenson. But yeah, there's a little box formation on the edge of the box, or when we go anywhere close to the AC Milan penalty area as well. Marciano, Allegri as well. Tell you what, there's a lot of rotation between the Italian clubs as well, chat. Gasperini, obviously, has left Atalanta. Yeah, obviously, Conte still at Napoli, just was heavily linked with a move away after the Scudetto title win. And Liverpool sloppy here. Pulisic inside the penalty box. Straight at him as well there. Alisson Becker. Tell you what, that goalie kit's quite nice. I know, obviously, it's this season's anyway, chap, but I haven't seen Ali wear that much, really. But Ali was, yeah, Tyler Morton, quite a bit of a sloppy ball there on the edge of the box. But thankfully, it's only pre-season anyway, not a Champions League knockout. But yeah, Christian Pulisic just trying to shift that onto his right boot and Straight down the throat of Alisson Becker. But Liverpool spring to counter-attack here down the left-hand side. Rio Ngamoua, he's got an overlap and run from Andy Robbo. He's went to the central area. Oh, well done there, Dom. He's recovered that well after a heavy touch. So Boslai shot on target. Straight at Maignan. Obviously, the French goalkeeper was linked with in recent weeks anyway, with a move to Chelsea. Obviously, I think he's only got a year left to go on his contract anyway, or year or two anyway. Very talented goalkeeper anyway. Had a difficult year last year, but obviously was instrumental in the year before last when AC Milan did win the Scudetto title. I think it was the year before, 2 years ago anyway. When AC Milan have done in the last couple of seasons anyway. Yeah, not bad start. Should be a few goals. Yeah, 100% there, Mark. Yeah. Should be good. Mark, how are we? And Reds, how are we? But yeah, it's a great opportunity for the Reds to get, whether you're in the Asia continent as well, obviously getting the opportunity to watch the likes of Salah, Virgil van Dijk. Hottest tickets in town anyway. Yeah, as Mark said there, LCTV. Loftus-Cheek anyway. Former Chelsea man. Reignited his career in the Serie A anyway. Like many of the Premier League midfielders as well. Obviously, most famously over the last 12 months has been Scott McTominay at Napoli. Rafael Leao, he's done really well there. Leao straight at Alisson Becker. Well, as we know, last season anyway, when Liverpool did face AC Milan, we found ourselves 1-0 down in the early stages of that game. Nearly did there as well, but Liverpool reacted really well on that night in the San Siro. Nice one, lad. Wait, if you're out and about in work or whatever, as I said, we do obviously the watch-alongs every single game anyway. Even if Liverpool were doing a five-a-side tournament with our lads, we'll be doing commentary. Well, there's a foul on Ryan Gravenberg, chat. But chat, make sure you check out obviously the Daily Reds as well. Lewis did mention all the latest in regards to Alexander Isak. Obviously, Eddie Howe, interesting comments really. The lack of clear direction really. Ball to the far stick. Maignan very gratefully collected that ball there at the front post. But AC Milan, not the side that we all, I don't know, certainly me or anyone that grew up in the early 2000s in terms of like the 2000s to 2010 as well. Of course, that great AC Milan side in 05 and 07 really. Still haven't got over that 2007 loss anyway. Pennant had an absolutely fantastic game that night. Salah off the right flank here, trying to play Florian Wirtz. That ball just sticks to his feet, doesn't it? It's one aspect of his game. We haven't watched a lot of Florian in Germany. He just glides and manoeuvres through opposition midfields as well. And if you haven't got him in your fantasy football for this coming season, Reds, what are you doing? I think he comes in at 8.5 million, which is an absolute, I mean, it was 8.5 or 8 million anyway, which is still an absolute bargain. Ball down the left-hand side here. Now Rafael Leao, it's a 1v2. Rafael Leao inside the penalty box. What a finish there. Virgil van Dijk. It's a phenomenal finish into the far top right corner anyway by the Portuguese winger. Absolutely no at all stopping that really. Fires that in to the roof of the net. Virgil van Dijk would be a bit disappointed. Should really have been closing him down a bit more anyway, but who's bothered? It's pre-season anyway, but I think Liverpool getting caught on the counter-attack there really. And I won't be at all happy there, but yeah, just a bit of sloppiness at the back anyway, but I don't think I'll be happy. But when you are playing against the calibre of player of Rafael Leao, shifts it onto his left and powers that in into the top right corner anyway. With his left boot, you can put 5 Alissons in that net. Not stopping that. But AC Milan 1-0. There we go. Salah dispossessed there. Salah down the right. Chat, what are we saying on that? That was a bit of a mad goal, really, wasn't it? Yeah, as Mark saying there. It's one of them, but as we know, good play here by Liverpool. Couldn't quite get his toe on that Salah. Pavlovic, crucial interception there. But yeah, in terms of obviously pre-season, this is where you can very much make your mistakes. Make errors, really. But with Allegri in charge now in Milan. Desires, wants high standards, really. You are new here as well, Reds. Make sure you do drop a like on the video as well. Obviously, if you are new to Anfield Index, first time tuning into Matchday Live, welcome, Reds. Obviously, we're taking you through every single last kick of every single Liverpool game this year. And if you are new to Anfield Index, head over to anfieldindex.com to find out even more great content as well. Head over. We do produce over 600 plus free articles a month and over 75 free podcasts per month as well. And if you want to join the Discord community, it's free to join, of course. Obviously, you want to click the link in the description. But if you become an Anfield Index Pro member, just opens up a wider, greater catalogue of great LFC content. And you can listen to all the audio podcast in their full entirety. All the way back there. Magnan getting rushed under immense pressure there by Florian Wirtz. Good press by Liverpool. That was just about out. Down that left-hand side. It's interesting. I think we all spoke about this as well. The back end of last season. I think we all remember that Brighton game that Liverpool did lose anyway. But Florian Wirtz to find Salah. Oh, Mola just shoots. And that is hopefully not. We want to be seeing a preview of a goal anyway. But the little 10-second manoeuvre there between Floody and Waits and Salah, the elite level interchanging, doesn't matter if it's pre-season or whatever level, that movement was absolutely elite. Just Salah just needed to pull the trigger there really and put that into the bottom left corner. Lovely little quick feet there by Floody and Waits. Pavlovic intercepting Waits. Rafael Leao very well intercepted by Liverpool. Waits to find Rio Engamua off the left flank. Unlucky there. Obviously Tomori. Again, for me, very underrated in his time in the Premier League anyway. But one of the many names that have left Chelsea and very much re-established the position as well. Yeah, it's pre-season, Mark, innit? But what you can do, mate, I think if we're all watching or listening or whatever, it's where your training ground is really, in terms of very much Arne putting his imprint into the new season as well now, and in the games. Liverpool, we can make our mistakes now, but when it comes to the Premier League, you don't really have that leeway as you will have in a pre-season game like today. Ball over the top here. Rio Engamua. We see Tomori, one of the quickest centre-halves in European football as well. But that's one aspect of his game, but he's still a young lad anyway, and Rio, and we start building that muscle, bringing that stature as well in terms of becoming a more stronger footballer, because he's certainly got that technical ability on the ball and even off the ball as well, the way he reads the game. Well, that will come anyway for Rio. But an opportunity for the young lads, him and Stevenson and the other players within that under 21 side as well. But I'll tell you what, Waits really is gravitating. But this is what happens. I know, hopefully we do get Isaac or whatever happens in terms of the remainder of the transfer window anyway. But great footballers love to play with great footballers. And I think more others are going, where are they going to be playing? But with world-class players and all that, they always find a way. Whatever system, whatever formation or whatever plan, there's always that ability to link up with each other, and they'll find a way, and they'll find a way through opposition defences as well. But the first opening 20 minutes here, seems to be a bit of already, I know it's pre-season and that Reds as well, but a very good elite level understanding between Salah and Waits, which is really exciting as well. But watching Waits in the opening 20 minutes as well, Reds just floating across the forward line in terms of drifting off the left-hand channel. Even if Rio's there, it's a 2v1 on the full-back as well, but he's moving across the line of that AC Milan defence, and there's a potential breakaway here for AC. Loftus-Cheek. Salamaca's on the overlap. Rafael Leao brought it down there. Christian Pulisic. He's a mixed bag, really, Rafael Leao, chat, innit? Depends who you talk to, really. I don't mind him. I think he's capable of achieving more than he has already in his young career anyway. But it's very mixed bag in terms of if you ever ask anyone about what your thoughts on, obviously, Rafael Leao. I think the main thing that does get banded about is just a big lack of inconsistency, really, in his game. Because I tell you what, if he brought consistency to his game, and that's the most important thing, if you want to become a world-class player, it's producing those consistent level of output, really. and not just having like a one good game in like 3 or 4 games. You've just got to be there every single week, every single match week as well. Big up there, Mark. What do you reckon on the team? Is it as strong as tributes to Diogo Jota? So you never walk alone, Diogo. Yeah. Nearly was 2-0 there as well, Reds. Dominic Szoboszlai under a fair bit of pressure from Loftus-Cheek. Stevenson, lovely ball here to find Salah. One difficulty here as well, though, Reds, it's going to be very... out of water break. I thought there was an injury to it. Oh, yeah, no, Pulisic is down. Yeah, it's not good for the American. Not being blessed with the best injury record in his career. Not looking good for every AC Milan fan here. Was linked with Liverpool a very long time ago. Well, a couple of seasons back anyway. But it's one of them, as I said, this added saying of like, if you go to Chelsea and you're not the best player there really, doesn't mean that your career's done for. We've seen many other players, certainly our right winger as well. Mohamed Salah doing really well in his career. But yeah, doesn't look good for Christian Pulisic. Be very surprised if he comes back on, but I think it might have just been a bit of cramp. So, yeah, water break here, chat, I think. Oh, no, carry on. And Gavin back there. But yeah, Dom's dropping in the 6th position a couple of times, but I think the rotation between like some Morton, Szoboszlai, where it's very much preoccupying that centre forward role this afternoon. Always looking to get in the pocket really and spring a counter attack. It's one aspect of his game. He's fully capable of playing that false 9 position. But it's not going to be a throw into Liverpool. Will be down that right hand side. Just turning us back there. And the AC Milan fullback just went over the back of Mohamed Salah. Hopefully he's okay, the big lad. Also shake there. But yeah, 25 minutes in, Reds. Let us know your thoughts on the game so far, if you are watching along. But yeah, it's been more or less all Liverpool, really, apart from the goal. Come from a quick counter-attack, if anyone's just tuning in for the first time. A very good counter-attack by Rafael Leao down the left-hand side. Absolutely lasering it into the top right corner. Past Alisson Becker and past Virgil van Dijk as well. What a ball over the top that is. To Rio here. He's 1v1 against Tamori. Rio and Gamua. Inside the penalty box. He's still got it. Rio. Szoboszlai. Oh, what a finish. Absolutely finessed that into the top right corner there, really. Fantastic. And what a goal for all the Liverpool fans in Hong Kong to see. And all around the world anyway, but what a finish. Undeniable quality. Again by Dominik Szoboszlai there. A finesse into the top right corner there from the Hungarian. He can put 10 Mainyans in there. No chance he's saving that, lad. But yeah, good hunger and desire there from Rio and Gamua. He loses the first initial ball across, but then he just tees up Dominik Szoboszlai just inside the penalty box. And yeah, he's absolutely put that posted stamp there. Top right corner. In a bit, Maignan. No chance with that, lad. Lovely caress finish. Big up there, Ekatike Kirkes. Yeah, big up there, life. Yeah, they'll be coming on anyway in the second half, mate. But yeah, obviously, as we know with pre-season, there's going to be a lot of fluidity, a lot of changes, really. I think in maybe a week or so, when we get closer to the Palace game, we'll see a bit more of a consistent starting 11. Rio and Gamua inside the penalty box. Rio, he's had a shot off there. And I tell you what, well done, lads. A very good stop by the Frenchman. Really done really well there, Rio. Just to shift that onto his left foot. It was a very well, hard, powerful strike. After the AC Milan goalkeeper, Salah to the far stick. And it's going to be another corner here now. Looks like Liverpool just starting ever so slightly to start clicking into gear now. But it was a hallmark of a Salah cross to the far stick that we did see. Not just last season, but in his Liverpool career. It's a very good strike by Rio. And unlucky for him, or the Liverpool players, didn't quite ricochet to a Liverpool player. For your FPL as well, chat. Waiters taking your corners. Ball in. Oh, it's a good ball, that, but Maignan had to come out for that really well. Gravenberch dealt with that really well. It's a switch down the left-hand channel. Waiters got it now. Drifting off the left-hand side, just inside the penalty box. He's still got it, Waits. Oh, he's found Salah somehow. Salah. So you what, he's trying to just switch the play there, really. That was a madness of a ball, really, even being honest, chat by Waits. Didn't expect him to pull that off, but he did. Szoboszlai switching the play now. Salah's got a fair bit of space. Ball to the far stick. And Waits applauding a Salah cross there. Virgil was in the box there, really. Yeah, fantastic finish. Yeah, big up there, Red Zabby. Big up there, bud. Yeah, Rio, if you can fill even the 5th or 6th, really, there, mate, isn't it? I think, as we know, as we've seen with a very young Michael Owen breaking into the side, if you're good enough in football and you let your football do the talking, you can get in the side. Doesn't matter if it's Liverpool, Real Madrid or whoever. If you're good enough, you'll get an opportunity. I tell you what, if that was one of us, or especially Rio and any of the young players going in week after week, learning off the likes of Salah, Gakpo, and the other more senior lads as well. I think we're all anticipating Bendo to potentially leave as well, aren't we, chat? But only if Liverpool do get a right offer. Yeah, I think he'll get a run out in the second half there, Mark. But I think obviously was under a lot of interest last season. It was Crystal Palace as well, one, and a couple of other teams. Obviously did get loaned out to Middlesbrough. So just about seeing what happens with him. Salah, Stevenson. But I'll tell you what, Reds, I've not seen a lot of Stevenson, but reading a couple of articles over the last week or so in terms of his developments. Obviously played in the SPL last year. Did achieve the Young Scottish Player of the Season. Wait to find Harvey. Salah. Oh, over the top there again. But again, it was like time stood still for Waits. Everyone just froze round him when he was just driving. A very good penetrating run into the penalty box. I'll tell you what, if that's on the toes of an Ekatike or potentially Isaac, whatever happens. I'll tell you what, that's really exciting there, Reds, though. Really looking good, Reds. Obviously, there's a cooling break here now, which is understandable. The temperatures. But that's how are we? I'll say, make sure you tune into, of course, Anfield Index. If it's the first time tuning in, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe as well. Plenty of content to come. Obviously, Daily Red tomorrow as well. Lewis will be taking you through all that. Obviously, Media Matters on Monday. Obviously, you have Dave Davis and David Lynch as well on Monday afternoon. Obviously, both Daves will be taking you through all the latest Liverpool transfer news and any contract news or whatever. So make sure you do tune into that on Monday as well. If you are new first time here, Reds, make sure you drop a like as well. You're absolute legends. Give me a second, shot. Well, yeah, taken fair enough a well-earned cooling break as well. The lads have worked really hard. But chat, thoughts on Isaac's situation at the minute? Do you think Liverpool will end up getting him? I think he's been on Liverpool fans' transfer wish list for the last couple of seasons now anyway. Will it materialise? We'll find out. What a breakaway here for AC. Collected just about by Alisson Becker anyway, but there was 4 AC Milan attackers. And there's a counter-attack here now for Salah. If he can get his head up, he's got no support at this moment in time. Yeah, the Oni's trying to hook the ball to the far stick there, really. To find Floody and Waits. Couldn't quite get the right execution on that ball. But yeah, Reds, let us know your thoughts. Yeah. There's a 3-on-2 here for AC Milan if you can get it right. Pulisic couldn't quite bring that ball under his spell, but what a back heel by Scalamakers. Oh, just wide there, the bottom left corner. Tell you what, was an intelligent little flick round the corner by Scalamakis. Looked like that ball had evaded AC Milan midfielder. What a back heel that was. Pulisic trying to just shift that onto his left. He went more accuracy than power, really. But yeah, chat, let us know your thoughts on, obviously, what you think will happen. And especially, obviously, make sure you tune into, obviously, the Daily Red episodes already out there, Reds as well. Lewis takes you through all the update on Joe Gomez as well. But if you've missed that, Joe Gomez has been sent back to the AXA training facility just to reassess and analyse that injury. Minor injury, the classing it is at the moment. But I think if that is the case, just only goes to show that Liverpool might need to strengthen a bit more sooner rather than later in that centre-back position for the upcoming season. We knew it was a priority, but if Joe Gomez again is injured, it's not the best, really. Big up there, John. Striker, mate, innit? I think I've had the debate anyway. Striker, mate, all day, of course. I know everyone's losing it about, obviously, you can't be buying a rotation option in terms of Hugo Ekitike, but I think for any great European side, doesn't matter if it's Liverpool, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain, you can never have enough good forwards anyway. Like, if Isaac is to come to Liverpool, we're not expecting him to play 50 games a season. Same with Hugo Ekitike as well. Whatever happens with Darwin Núñez as well. There's going to be a steady rotation between all of the Liverpool attackers. So, it's just about... That's a penalty. Referee! Where's VAR in the pre-season? Andy Robbo. I tell you what, referee. Go ahead, Andy, lad. It's pre-season, but it doesn't stop Andy Robbo. He's like all of us. Tomori's been absolutely done there by Andy Robbo. Let's have a little look. Oh, is he? I think he might have kind of exaggerated the contact there, but yeah, the fierce competitor that Andy is. Yeah. Certainly did react. Not happily, anyway. Yes, Alex is saying there. Thought it was Steve, but on my second analysis, just watching the replay, I think he kind of exaggerated the contact, but I suppose. Robbo running it back though, nutmegging Tomori. Oh yeah. As I said at the top of the show, a lot of rotation anyway. I forgot. Luka Modric is coming to AC Milan as well this season, chat. I'll tell you what, there's been a renaissance really in terms of everyone, like top players coming back into like elite level talent coming back into the into Serie A as well. You've got Kevin De Bruyne. What is it, Kevin? He's 33, 34 anyway, but you look at Mkhitaryan, you look at Çalhanoğlu as well. We know teams like Inter Milan have got away with it, even the likes of when Pirlo was doing really well for Juve, AC Milan as well. It seems to be a lead that you can play for the latter stages of your career as well. But I tell you what, chat, it's going to be refreshing. It's going to be amazing. I watch quite a fair bit of Italian football as well. It's going to be quite refreshing as well. Because Kevin De Bruyne probably will get about 20 goals, 20 assists this season. What a ball through the middle here. Great read there by Ali. A defence splitting pass there by the AC Milan players there. Obviously, Rafael Leao was linked with quite a fair couple of clubs in Europe as well. Allegri, in the last couple of weeks since he's come into AC, he's come out saying he wants to build the team around Rafael Leao, which is understandable. One of AC's best players anyway in this current setup. I see the loss of Reinders to Manchester City as well. Could be a big potential miss for AC Milan, but was very instrumental in terms of their setup over the last couple of seasons as well. And I think I've seen yesterday, is a Benacer, the Algerian midfielder as well. I think he's been linked with a move to Saudi. Rio, he skipped past one. Oh, he's done really well there. There's just no one on the front post. Harvey. I tell you what, Rio and Gamua, whether that's Tamori, whoever it is in that AC Milan defence, they're getting absolutely battered down that left-hand side anyway. So yeah, he's got it again here, Rio. Needs a bit of support. Whoa! Wow, what nearly an absolute rocket by Mohamed Salah there. The fans thought it went in anyway. Hit the back stanchion of the goal anyway, but was that anti-Robbo? Yeah, anti-Robbo from like 25 yards out. Absolutely winds up his left boot there. So yeah. And that's what all competition's all about as well, though, Reds. We will see an improved performance from Andy Robbo this season. Just depends whoever goes in that left-back position, because I'd be very surprised if Liverpool... How's that not a foul? Loftus-Cheek. It's a 4-on-2 here for AC Milan. Leao. Oh, very lethargic there. That sums up Rafael Leao's game sometimes for an AC Milan fan. When anyone watches him, he's got the final ball he needs to deliver. Doesn't matter, it's a pre-season game, but just lazy really. Needs a much better ball to the far stick. Allegri won't be happy with that. But just yeah, that's poor. That should be 2-1 to AC. But yeah, where to possibly play false nine, Mark. And that's the thing, innit? Whether it's if Isaac comes in or Ekatike comes in, or if Waits does play a false nine position in certain games, it's just about having that tactical flexibility, really, in terms of different games, different setups, really. I think the more we have next season, the further we can certainly go in the Champions League as well. Liverpool on the counter-attack here. AC Milan are appealing for a foul. Rio Ngamua. He's got weight on his left. Oh, he's trying to poke that ball through to Mohamed Salah. But Florian Wirtz on that left-hand flank made a phenomenal overlap and run. But it's what it's all about for Rio. Learning. Making your mistakes. I'll tell you what. He's not scared at all, really. Well, 2 minutes left of normal time here, chat. Probably expect maybe a minute added on or whatever. I doubt it's pre-season. I doubt you'll be adding minutes on anyway, but I'll be surprised. But yeah, make sure you do drop a like on the video as well, Reds, if you are, whatever platform you are watching. Of course, make sure you do head over and subscribe across the board, whether that's on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, X or whatever. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Obviously, chat G&G. Obviously, Grizz Khan and Gags Tandon as well. Plenty of great LFC content across the board as well to get stuck into, Reds. Absolutely chock-a-blocker. And as we approach the Premier League season, of course, transfer window's still open as well. So, and if you did miss the latest instalment of the transfer show, Dave and Trev are back, which is fantastic. So make sure you tune into that as well. Obviously, that's on the YouTube channel. A couple of previews as well. Or if you want to listen to it on the live, or you want to listen to the audio as well, head over to AnfieldIndex.com as well. Oh, 1 minute added on. Fair play. One minute added on. There we go. Salamakers. Good interchange and play in there. It's a breakaway here for AC. Didn't get it right. Obviously, Theo Hernandez did go to the Saudi Pro League in the last week or so. Rafael Leao, ball to the far stick. It's bouncing absolutely everywhere. And Van Dijk's been kicked in the head. Hopefully he's okay. Doesn't matter, it's a pre-season. Virgil puts everything on the line there. And AC Milan players are very concerned for the Dutchman. And that is... I think that's... Hopefully he's okay, Virgil. I think he's just taking a breather there. You can never take any rush decisions. Obviously with the concussion protocols and everything. Looking at that replay there. Oh, it's just a collision really with Alisson Becker. I thought it was one of the AC Milan players, but Ali comes out, just slightly brushes Van Dijk's face anyway with his glove or shoulder. Concussion protocol and it's understandable. But Milos Kerker is getting instructed by the gaffer on the halfway line. He's telling him exactly what he wants. It's what I love about Arne Slot. I think we all do anyway. Just such an intelligent head coach anyway. There we go. 1-0. Hard earned 1-0 anyway. Might that be had as well, Reds? But if you are tuning in, goal on the opening early stage of this game from Rafael Leao. And then Liverpool's equaliser on the 26th minute come from Dominic Szoboszlai. And yeah, let's hope Liverpool can get a couple more goals in the second half anyway. But the most important thing, as we know in pre-season, don't get any injuries anyway. That's the main thing we don't want. But Reds, let us know your thoughts. As we just stop that timer there. There we go, Reds. Be very interesting indeed. But of course, if you did miss it, obviously in the opening, beginning of the show as well, obviously Liverpool are honouring Diogo Jota's legacy again. Obviously, if you've missed it or if you've seen a couple of highlights on YouTube or whatever in terms of the game, obviously Liverpool are honouring Diogo Jota in terms of obviously the Forever 20 as well on the shirts in regards. So as Liverpool on Liverpool's website saying in regards to this, when Liverpool's new kits are launched on August the 1st, players will display their own tribute with a special made Forever 20 printers on their shirts and the stadium jackets as well for Diogo, which will remain in place for the remainder of the season as well, upcoming. And if supporters would like to honour Diogo by having the Diogo J20 printed on the back of the shirts in the official club store via the official online, or all profits will go to the LFC Foundation as well. The club's official charity. The foundation is committed to creating a grassroots football programme in Diogo's name as well, which is a very special touch by Liverpool as well. So yeah. Let me know your thoughts on the opening 45 minutes, Reds. As you can see from the starting 11 from Liverpool this afternoon in regards to... It was interesting. I think the first time we've actually... Well, yeah, Waits' first time we've actually seen him in a Liverpool shirt. Thoughts on Waits, Reds? Thoughts on the game as well? You're happy with a couple of triangles popping up across the board as well for Liverpool this afternoon? Obviously, Gravenberch, Waits and Dominic Szoboszlai. But there's certainly a lot of steady rotation, flexibility across the board. You see him Waits pick up certain pockets of space down the right-hand channel. Good interchange and passing between him and Salah. But even Waits in certain passages of play in the opening 45. Obviously, he's picked up that false nine position. But there's a lot of rotation, really, across the board anyway. And it's really exciting. So, yeah. It's and then obviously Ryan Gravenberch and a goal from Dominic Szoboszlai, again reaffirming and showcasing his quality. Tell you, we're absolutely stacked going into this season, and yeah, I think in terms of defensive transfers, obviously if you would be just this time tuning in this afternoon, obviously Joe Gomez has gone back to the AXA training facility as well. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below on that. Obviously, Liverpool expressed a big interest in Marc Guéhi over the last couple of weeks as well. So yeah, it's maybe potentially that injury to Joe Gomez, dependent on the severity of that injury for the English centre half anyway. It will be very interesting if that does kind of speed up any form of negotiations if Liverpool are venturing into the centre-back position, centre-back market as well. Obviously, Liverpool's website in regards to Joe Gomez departed Liverpool's pre-season tour of Asia due to injury. Slot has confirmed the defenders returned to Merseyside to undergo treatment on an Achilles issue at the AXA Training Centre. Speaking to LFC ahead of Saturday, obviously today's game in Hong Kong, Slot said he was of course with us for the first part of the week, but he had some Achilles problems. We thought it was better to assess it back in England for him to work on it and him to come back anyway to the team, probably in more ideal circumstances for him to be part of the group. That was very time goes out as well. So we've decided to let him go back to England, but we hope and expect him back back soon as well, which is any uttering of the word of Achilles for any footballer or anyone that's ever played football as well. It's just difficult. You've got to be very careful with any form of Achilles injuries or whatnot, because it can be very detrimental in terms of any player's career or whatnot. Any slight tweak or minor injury, whatever the class it has at this moment in time. But yeah, get it assessed at Anfield anyway, at the AXA training facility as well, Red. So let us know your thoughts. Just only goes to show, like, you just need to be a bit more proactive in the transfer market, especially if that does re-crop up anyway in the next couple of weeks as we head into the Premier League season. It's not ideal, and we know the injury centre-back concerns Liverpool have had in the past as well, with Ibu Konate being out for a sustained period of time last year as well. It's not ideal, but you'd like to hope Liverpool have got some planning in order really in regards to the centre-back position. But yeah, chat, let me know your thoughts on the opening 45. Steve saying it's been a decent game for him personally as well. Steve, Reds, who stood out for you? Yes, it's pre-season, but let us know your thoughts on the game as well. But yes, Rafael Leao, just looking at that goal, it's a very good finish. The fact that you're doing that to Virgil van Dijk and Alisson Becker as well. But yeah, he's got that quality, Rafael Leao. Sometimes doesn't show it on a more consistent basis anyway, but it's very good indeed as well. But Hugo Ekitike, obviously the Frenchman. Chat, what are we making of obviously the unveiling of Hugo as well? I'm loving it, if I'm being honest. Obviously, we've had the interviews and everything, really, but I think certain other clubs in the Premier League, certain club in Arsenal, even being honest, they'll probably make a five-hour trailer for Gyökeres when they announce him anyway, so, which is understandable. He's a good player, but you know what Arsenal's media team's all about anyway. Yeah, it's mad. Just shout out to when they done that tweet about them and AC Milan playing a couple of days ago as well. Two big European giants. Okay. AC Milan, yes, but not Arsenal. But Hugo Ekitike Reds, obviously rotation, but he'll be playing a lot of games as well. I knew he was a big lad anyway, but I think when you watch him as well in the next couple of weeks, he's got a very good touch for the big man. Bit similar with like Peter Crouch as well. I think that's one aspect of Peter Crouch's game, or when you speak about like big tall players, it's not necessarily. I think it's the evolution of football anyway. It doesn't matter. I think the German lad that's gone to looking like he's going to be going to is a Woltman, the big lad. Looks like he might be going to. You played in the under-21s. Liverpool were linked with him over the last couple of weeks as well, but nothing really concrete. But the big lad in Germany looks like he's going to Bayern Munich. But in terms of when you speak and analyse about big players, obviously the evolution of football over the last 20, 30 years as well. It's not like when in the 70s and 80s, like you get a big lad lumping into the box. It's not. It's football's evolved as we know, but yeah, Ekitike, 6'3", 6'4" as well. He's a big lad, got clinical finisher as well. Really good in terms of the penalty box. And even most importantly, his link-up play is extremely good. And hopefully we will see that in a Liverpool shirt in the next couple of weeks as well. So, yeah, it's just having that ability, flexibility as well, as we've said already. If it's worth playing that false nine position, whatever happens with Isaac, if he comes, if he doesn't. But you'd like to hope Liverpool have got those. Like, we've got plans going into the season, which we will do. And obviously, it's a bit up in the air as well. If you are tuning in and being out in work or whatnot, there's currently no Diaz and no Darwin Núñez in the starting 11 squad or even on the bench as well. Hopefully, it's not any injuries. We might find out a bit more in the post-match press conference with Arna's comments and everything. We might see a bit more of a couple of developments in regards to those two players in the next day or so. It's a big indicating factor because obviously Luis Diaz he's been training really well, with all the noise as well surrounding the Colombian. He's not let that get to his head, and he's a big professional. Whatever happens with Diaz and Darwin, they are good lads. If they are to leave Liverpool, we will all wish them well as well, but yeah, there's a lot of speculation really, but they certainly won't see, fully confident you won't see Diaz or Darwin Núñez go on strike. Really, they certainly won't be doing that. But Liverpool won't be held to ransom really in terms of if Liverpool want to fee a club, i.e. Bayern, who's linked with obviously Diaz over the last couple of months as well. We're not going to be budging on our valuation because Diaz has got 2 years left on his contract, and he can certainly add a lot to Liverpool. If he is to go this season or if he isn't to go, then he can certainly add to a lot to Liverpool's attack anyway. Obviously Liverpool's second highest goal scorer last year, so he's got plenty to add. Whether that be off the left-hand flank, through the middle as well, he can still impact games for Liverpool in this coming season. Because we won the league as well, along with him and the other lads up front as well. So it's going to be interesting, Reds. Certainly a lot of business to go, but I think a lot of certain individual business, depending on obviously the outgoings in terms of Núñez, Diaz, Elliott. Obviously, we've seen Elliott in the starting 11 in the first opening 45 minutes as well. And I think for potential buyers as well, Reds, the fact that if you sign a player or whatnot, you want them to be training as well. Whether that's if you're buying a player like from an opposition team, you want them to be up to full fitness really. And so whether they come back onto your tour in Hong Kong or in Asia as well, just so that transition is a lot more easier as well. Big up there, Tad. I'm not 100% mate, chat, as I said. Please do let us know your thoughts in the comments. Obviously, these are all on social media at the minute, but we'll see just before we come on air at this moment in time, when we're doing a live, I'm not 100%. I don't know if it's down to injury or it's just down to just very much selection, really. Please do let us know, Reds. So, Tad, at the minute, bud, we'll find out a lot more after the full-time whistle, I'm guessing. When Anna is very much speaking to the press and in the mix zone as well, he'll speak quite candid, really, about both players. I feel we still need a few more as well. Yeah, you can... Yeah, it's very dependent, as every Liverpool fan spoke about transfers on even on Anfield Index or across the board. It's so that's been dominating at the last week or so in terms of incomings as well. I think bringing in a player and the quality of Hugo Ekitike, of course, Isaac, all the rumours circulating with regards to him, as Lewis did allude to in the Daily Red. Make sure you do tune into that as well, Reds, for all the latest in regards to Alexander Isak as well. Obviously, Lewis just mentioned the Eddie Howe quotes, which were very, very interesting indeed as well. So check that out, Reds. Don't want to be spoiling anyway. So tune into Daily Reds live on YouTube as well now as well. So check it out. Obviously, Lewis will be live tomorrow for another episode of the Daily Reds. So make sure you tune in. Lewis will be hopefully there's some interesting developments. Lewis will be taking you probably through the fallout of this game as well, and I'm guessing we will get some interesting quotes off the back of this in the mix zone from certain players, certain obviously Arne Slot as well. But I tell you what, chat, Stevenson, I think he could be forcing his way into not obviously first team plans, but I think he can be a very, very good squad rotation player. He's a big lad, but his ability to play across the back line, and he can become a very functional midfielder. And that was one of the main concerns as well. One of the lads on, obviously, the Red Room alluded to it this week as well, chat. Make sure you tune into the Red Room. Grizz Khan and some of the best up-and-coming Liverpool fans and YouTubers as well in the business as well. Obviously, I think one of the lads mentioned about Quanta's availability or lack of team selection, really. Like, if anyone does come in to replace Quanta, they need to be of better quality, really. It was a fantastic comment by the lads this week. And absolutely hit the nail on the edge, really, because whoever does come in, if it's a centre-half, they need to be better than Quanta. But I think Stevenson, I've not seen a lot of him, but from the 2 games, he seems to be a big lad that can certainly handle himself. And similar with Michael Owen and Fowlers and the young players that have come through Liverpool's academy, Gerrard, Carragher's, and you've got that quality and you can force your way into a team. The world's your oyster, really, in terms of playing for Liverpool. So Liverpool come out for the second half here, chat. And this is in pre-season as well, Reds. There's 1,000,001 changes. So it'll probably take me a good minute or so to update the starting 11s, but we'll get there eventually. Hang on a second there, chat. It looks like Raphael, not a lot of changes for AC. Raphael Leao's come out for the second half. Yeah, you got Gakpo. Yeah, it all changes here, Reds, for the second half team. Looks like Frimpong's playing right wing here, chat. Yeah. We've got I tell you what. Oh, this is going to be exciting. Frimpong right wing and Bradley behind him. Maybe this could be Arne Slot testing out what it would be potentially in AFCON. In terms of when Salah potentially could be missing for 6 games if Egypt do go as far as they do. Here, 1 second here, chat. I'll just update this. There we go. There's the update of about 1 million substitutions. Woodman, Kerkez, Kanate coming on as well. Sorry, chat. Play that. Go ahead, Benzo, lads. Gakpo. Oh. So you want to sync up your commentary there. Do apologise. That's what we're up to at the minute. Well, Frimpong, chat, playing right wing. But as we know, predominantly did function in that Bayer Leverkusen, more or less as a right winger, right midfielder in that 3-back system for Xabi Alonso. That did see them, of course, win the Bundesliga title. So Woodman. Where's Benzo Trainioni as well on. Trainioni as well. Got to be a foul, that referee. Okafor, obviously a new signing. Oh no, he's not a new signing. He's linked with a move away. Apologies, chat. Nice. Have we seen Curtis Jones play? No. Ball all the way back there for Macy. Quite happy, content with that. Ball going all the way back there. Ball forward. Benzo there, good interchange and play there. Canate's on as well. Canate and Costas at the back, chat. It's pre-season for you. Good play by Liverpool there. Gravenberch again, still out on the pitch at the minute, Reds. For the second half. But Liverpool all changes. So see Canate, Costas, Kerkez, Jones, Gakpo, Frimpong, Bendoke, Trainioni all come on in the second half. Rafael Leao against Conor Bradley. Okafor. Oh, Loftus-Cheek, sorry. Tell you what, a finish. Absolutely done us on there, the counter-attack. Another counter-attack. Liverpool's Achilles heel in this afternoon's game. Really exposed on the counter-attack, but... Oh, sorry there, that's 2-1. Loftus-Cheek. That's one thing he's done well in the AC Milan side, really, when he gets the opportunity. Especially in the City A, really breaking the lines, trying to be an absolute nuisance in the opposition penalty area there. But, yeah, it's very much a mismatch in regards to pace there. There's only going to be one winner with regards to Rafael Leao against Conor Bradley. Very quick feet there by the former Chelsea midfielder. Loftus-Cheek. Very composed inside the 6-yard penalty box. But pre-season, it's a lot of changes anyway. We're playing Kostas and Ibu at the back anyway, so... Oh, Mamadashvili as well, sorry, cheers. Sorry, chat. It's a foul. It's an awful tackle by Salamakers on Milos Kerkez there. Obviously, former AC Milan player Kerkez got away with that really, Kerkez, I'm being honest. Gakpo there from the free kick, trying to get that in top right corner. Milan goalkeeper just tipping that over the top right bar anyway. Just about getting away with that. Cody Gakpo now. Corner. Ball drifted in. Cleared. Curtis. Frimpong. Ball just a bit too deep there with that cross. Foul there, referee. Nice one. Yeah, big up there, Christopher. Yeah, we need potentially, mate. Yeah, a fair team quality as well. Yeah, it's just so disappointing, mate. Sitting with Joe Gomez being played with injuries in his Liverpool career, which is just so disappointing. Gravenberch. Put in quite a fair couple of minutes already in pre-season. Obviously Alexis McAllister has joined up with Liverpool's team. I think we probably potentially might see him in the next game in a couple of days' time. But I think it's important that, and we've done really well in terms of just giving Alexis a proper, well-earned rest. Because of the best part is, even the days it was Brighton, but even for Argentina, all that travelling, all that playing as well, he's an integral cog in this Arne Slot machine. Ball into the penalty box, Curtis Jones. Can he get onside there for Frimpong? He has done. Ball in. Hit the face man. We go again. Canate. Liverpool's defenders really pushed up. Just onto the edge of the AC Milan penalty area. I see Ryan Gravenberch here. There's a lot of options here for the Reds. Really flooding. There we go. Liverpool creating a very big overload, but perceptible on the counter-attack, as we did see for the second goal for Liverpool. But that's what it's all about. Arne Slot's quite clearly instructing the side, just trying to create those overloads and attacking opportunities as we have here. Nice interchange and passing. Trainioni, shoot lad! Oh, couldn't quite get his feet sorted. Frimpong to the byline. Oh, it's ricocheting absolutely all over the gaff. And it was just about offside there from Frimpong. Trainioni done really well with his quick feet there. First transition on that attack. Just a second touch. Couldn't quite shift that ball out between his feet to get a more of a pristine effort on goal. Unlucky lad, we go again. But certainly a lad with a very bright future at Liverpool. Very highly regarded. Anyone that you listen to in the academy speaks in very glowing terms of Trey, Rio, and certainly Stevenson as well. And there's a counter-attack. As we said, Liverpool creating overloads, but perceptible on the counter-attack here. Salamakers, and that is 3-1. What a finish. Fair play, lad. Okafor is absolutely blasted that into the back of the net. But I think Arne Slot's trying something here, Eds, and this is where you can be allowed to make mistakes. Very perceptible on the counter-attack, but I think Arne, he's just trying to create that overload. It's working at the top end. But I think in terms on the counter-attack in transition, really, Liverpool have been battered twice in this second half. It's a very good ball to Scalamakers, but I tell you what, taking nothing away from that finish from Okafor. Switzerland. A lad from Switzerland absolutely buries that. Anyway, it's only pre-season, lad. It's all good. All good. Well, yeah, it's a very good finish. Very good ball by Salamakers, really. Puts her straight into the path of the AC Milan forward. It's all about the run out here, Reds, anyway. And just learning from your mistakes. So goals from Leo, Loftus-Cheek and Okafor for AC Milan. But at the minute, the back line, as it's set up here, chat, is Ibu Kanate, Kerkez and Kostas Simikas. And if anyone's losing it, we've got Kostas playing the centre back in the back three. That's why we're 3-1 down. But we're testing stuff. That's what it's all pre-season's all about. Testing things. Obviously, Kerkez is that playing that left side of the back three anyway. Cody, ball into the penalty box. Gravenberch. Can he play Frimpong there? He has done. He's found him. Liverpool creating a lot of overloading opportunity. Just can't quite get that ball into the penalty box and just have a little ricochet or whatnot. This is where, as we said in the first half, we had very technical players in terms of weight and Salah. This is where it's very different. Oh, off the bar. Wow. Absolutely levered that Ryan Gravenberch. Shades of Steven Gerrard there. Just shifted that onto his right boot and he's like, yeah, just didn't have absolutely smashed that, mate. Shifts it. Cannons off the bar. So it would have been some absolutely phenomenal strike for the Liverpool fans in that stadium just to watch that. Gravenberch off. Tyler Morton's back on here, Reds. Estepinian, new signing from Brighton. Chukwueze and Bondo are coming on. Former Brighton midfielder. But Reds, yeah, I know everyone will be looking at the scoreline. Don't be panicking, Reds. Nothing to worry about. It's all about rotation, getting player fitness and all that, Reds. And testing out from a technical point of view as well. But yeah, in terms of watching this and watching Costas as one of your centre-halves, Liverpool definitely need another centre-half. And they're in here again, Milan. Like I thought. It's going to be a corner. Should have been a corner, but we move. Oh, there we go. Cue the Arsenal fans coming in now going, oh, pre-season. Hello, La. How are we? Nice one for the views, bud. It's pre-season. Don't get too excited, Gunners. Oh, what a touch by Frimpong. Frimpong! Oh, he's done so well just to skip past Estepinian. Frimpong takes the ball out of the sky. Brings it under phenomenal control. Just needs a bit more support from his attackers, Liverpool attackers, but that was all created by Frimpong. Phenomenal touch to get away from Estepinian. That was a decent-ish save by the goalkeeper. Well, that's the ability of watching Frimpong higher up the pitch, creating those attacking overloads down that right-hand channel. Oh, go on. Can Trainioni get on the end of that? It's going to be another corner for Liverpool. It is. Liverpool now on the edge of the box. Corner taken quite short there, really. Liverpool going again. Oh, chat. Joe, we were linked with Malik Fofana. My man's going to Everton. By the looks of it. That's just come out there, chat, if you are watching live. Romano's just tweeted Everton in for advanced talks to sign Malik Fofana from Lyon. Wow. Big signing for the Ev. I think he just wants to be a bit more closer to Liverpool, doesn't he? That's surely got to be a foul there. I'll tell you what, that's some signing for Everton if you can get that, by the way, chat. Mad. That's, yeah, referee. It's going to be some battle, that, with the 25 minutes left to go here. Estepinian and Frimpong. Two very quick fullbacks. No, we really time wasting in a pre-season. AC Milan's goalie, what are you doing? Ben Zoke. Zoke's playing through the middle by the looks of it as well, Reds. Not had much joy, Liverpool, in those central areas, especially in the second half. Yeah, that's a foul. And Conor Bradley. What's interesting, and this is where it's screaming out for a Mark Gahey chat. Yes, it's pre-season, but like the shape of Liverpool in the second half, it's very telling that Liverpool need a player like Mark Gahey. I think in terms of in possession, where Liverpool, especially in the second half, have shifted to a back three, and then obviously with Frimpong and Kirkers a bit more higher, pushed up the pitch anyway. But obviously, Kirkers got that ability in terms of playing left centre half or whatnot, or even pushing a bit more higher up the pitch down that left-hand channel. It's weird because it is set up in shape in certain transitions. It's a back four and then transitions to a back three as well. And obviously with the full-backs pushed up a bit more higher. So just having that flexibility and tactical ingenuity really. Well, very interesting for Mana. Gakpo off the left flank. Can he fling a ball to the far stick? Cleared by AC. Morton with a ball over the top. Couldn't quite bring that under the spell there. So we've got 22 minutes left here, Reds. If you are new to Anfield Index, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Of course, head over to AnfieldIndex.com. Want to find out even more about all the content we do produce over there across all on YouTube, across all the audio podcasts as well. Over 75 free podcasts per month. Over 600 plus free articles as well on Anfield Index. So plenty of great LFC content across the board as well. As Liverpool getting counter-attacked here. If you want to subscribe to and become an Anfield Index Pro member, if you want to pay monthly as well, you can certainly do so. That's £6.99 a month. But if you want to pay in a yearly, that comes in at £4.99 if you pay all in one anyway. But tell you what, chat, for as little as a coffee or whatnot, same as per month or whatnot, fantastic. Opens up such a great catalogue of great LFC content. As we approach very quickly the start of the Premier League campaign, it's going to be content galore anyway. Obviously, you got Chat G&G, Gags Tandon and Grizz Khan every single week as well. Obviously, you got Media Matters every Monday as well. Dave Davis on David Lynch as well. Plenty of great catalogue of great LFC content across the board. That was a foul by Ben Zoke. So there's 20 minutes left to go here, Reds. Oh yeah, 100% there, Mark. That's why it's like pre-season, isn't it, mate? And chat, don't be panicking. You'll have all the rivals because that's what it is. It's 2025, and people just live on social media going, like they'll see the scoreline and not really take context of the game of who played and who was playing in the back three for Liverpool. Or we're playing Costa centre half, the second half. You understand why we're getting counter-attacked. It's not his best position. But yeah, we'll let the Arsenal fans enjoy their 20 minutes anyway, as we will do this afternoon. Or any rival fans for that matter. The real business starts very soon, in a couple of weeks' time anyway. Fair bit of business But I think the main bit of news really to come out of today's game, again, obviously with the injury to Joe Gomez prior to kick-off anyway, anyone's missed that, he's headed back to the AXA training facility to get reassessed on a potential Achilles injury. The severity of that injury currently is unknown. They're classing it as a minor injury for his Achilles, which is difficult anyway, but fingers crossed it's not too bad. So, but Liverpool actively need to be analysed, and certainly will be after that injury news over the last 24 hours about Gomez. Might just need Liverpool just to be a bit more proactive in the centre-back positions. But yeah, obviously Waite was in the first opening 45 minutes. Obviously Szoboszlai, Waite and Gravenberch we did see in the opening 45. Obviously the first 45 scoreline was 1-1. But a lot of heavy rotation for Liverpool in the second half. But let's hopefully we can get a couple of goals here for the Reds in the stadium. It's a full house here in Hong Kong. Frimpong down the right hand channel here now, needs to get his head up. He's done really well there. Frimpong stayed on his feet, drifted to the far stick. Oh, Tyler Morton, lads, couldn't quite get that on target, but fair play to Frimpong. There was an outstretched leg from one of the AC Milan defenders, but he decided to stay on his feet. Fair play. He could have easily have gone down there, Frimpong, but yeah, that would have been a penalty as well, because it looked like Estepinian just kind of did drag Frimpong's just back leg there, really. But Tyler Morton couldn't quite convert that shot into a goal, really. Tyler Morton down the left to Costas. Ball drifted to the far stick. Ibu. He's under a fair bit of pressure there, Ibu. Obviously, potential news over the last week or so is that might be quite a bit positive news in regards to Ibu, chat. With regards to a contract, Dave and Trev mentioned that on the transfer show this week. Hopefully that is the case. Because he's absolutely instrumental, as every Liverpool fan knows. I think if we can tie him down for the next 5-6 years at Liverpool, it'll be massive. Liverpool. Conor Bradley. Come on, referee. We just body checked there, really. So obvious a foul there. And the Liverpool fans in the stadium are letting the referee know. Go ahead. Is it mad? Yeah, absolutely clotheslined Conor Bradley there. Thankfully, it's a pre-season game and not a Champions League group game, because we'll be screaming, all of us. There's a water break here at the minute as well, Reds. 15 minutes left to go. And Liverpool's first game of the Asia tour as well. But what a moment for all those Reds in the stadium or in and around the vicinity, watching and seeing Liverpool players out and about as well. Really special memories that all the Reds will very much cherish. Just looking at that. Yeah, Alan Schlott telling the lads in a very quite close huddle, really. I don't think he'll be happy anyway, but he certainly would have learned quite a lot in the second half, really, with a lot of rotation, a lot of changes as well. But And this is where you want to be making your mistakes and analysing the team and giving the instructions, really. I'll see Arne Slot there, really. I tell you what, the numbering on these kits as well, chat, really nice. I think that's the champions numbering as well, isn't it, chat? On the back of the shirts. A couple of changes for AC. Camosso and Tirinkio. Fair enough. But Reds, you are new. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you do drop a like, share, follow, whatever social media platform you are watching. Of course, going to be chock-a-block it again this week across the board on Anfield Index. Shows are coming thick and fast anyway. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Head over to AnfieldIndex.com as well. If you want to become an Anfield Index Pro member, you can certainly do so. This opens up a wider, greater catalogue of LFC content. Obviously, you want to pay £6.99 a month. If you just want to pay monthly, that is certainly the price as well. And obviously, if you want to pay yearly, it comes in at £4.99. Obviously, billed at £59.99. But in terms of the content, it's an absolute bloody bargain anyway. The amount of shows that do get produced across all platforms as well. Get involved, Reds. Enjoying the Discord community as well. We've got over 2,000 Liverpool fans from every corner of the globe as well. It's an amazing community. Everyone's welcome to join as well, Reds. And if you do become a pro member, it just opens up a couple of different categories as well in terms of if you are a pro member as well. It's fantastic. And if you do become a pro member, you can listen to all the audio podcasts as well of when they are getting recorded in the studio as well. You can interact with all the presenters and all the journalists and everything. You want to pose any questions as well. It's very interactive as well, Red, so you can always get involved. That's if you do become a pro member as well on the Discord. Bit of a sloppy ball there by Trey. Unlucky lad. Tell you what, he's done really well though. That's what you want to be seeing. Lost the ball, but within 2-3 seconds, gets back into position, gets back into shape as well, and retrieves that ball. And Liverpool go again for another opportunity down the right hand side. Ten minutes left to go here, Reds. Ball into the penalty box. Reds, yeah. 9 minutes to go here. Obviously, Liverpool will be coming to Anfield in a couple of weeks as well, of course. The games are coming thick and fast for Liverpool. But obviously, as we build up into that, obviously the Charity Shield game anyway, against Crystal Palace, who did recently unveil their nice goal kit, obviously celebrating the FA Cup win, which will be probably certainly a celebration of last season's great achievements by Palace. Obviously, we got Yokohama FM. That's on the 30th of July, so that's in 4 days' time. We'll be taking you through all that. So that's at 11:30. I think that's in the morning as well. Do apologise, Chef. I think that's at 11:30 anyway, and we'll be doing a watch on for that. And of course, on the 4th of August, you'll have Liverpool versus Athletic Club anyway. Will be a double header on Monday. We'll be covering both games anyway. We'll be doing a watch along and we'll be doing both games. So make sure you tune in for that one as well, Reds. Probably... Oh, what a ball. Go on. Smash it, lad. Chuckweezy's done well there. Ball through the middle. Okafor. Well read there by Ibu Kanate. But yeah, on the 4th, we'll have a double header and with the watch-alongs as well. It's quite a big theme really in terms of not just Liverpool but pre-season in general. Ben Doak inside the penalty box needs a bit of support here on the left-hand channel. Gakpo, he's done well there. Oh, just wide. Tell you what, he done really well there, Gakpo, just to squeeze a ball through the middle and get an opportunity to go in there. Oh, there we go. Salamanca's going off. Was meant to have been moving away last season, Salamanca's from AC Milan. Well, he seemed to have had a resurgence, really. Certainly a very talented player anyway, but I think with Max Allegri coming in now, we'll be needing every single player going into the new Serie A season. I think he's a new lad. One of the AC Milan young players. Looks about 6'10", him. But AC Milan have got a rich history of producing very fine central defenders, or defenders in general anyway. Two of the best to ever put on a football shirt in Franco Baresi and certainly Paolo Maldini. Very much two of the best ones, two of the best centre-halves that we'll ever see in football. No. 6 minutes left to go here, Eds. If you haven't already done so, a massive thank you. Drop a like on the video as well. Really does help out. Most importantly, do get involved across the board with all the content coming out this weekend as well. You'll have Lewis live tomorrow at 11 a.m. Lewis will be taking you through all the latest transfer news and obviously fallout of very much the game as well. Obviously the comments from Arne Stott in the press area as well. So a lot of questions will be getting asked. But Lewis about obviously Diaz, Nunes as well. But Lewis will be taking you through all them and all the transfer news. So tune in for that as well, Reds. Put your bell notification on as well, so you always do get notified when a video does go live or a pre-recorded video goes out. Oh, Morton, what a ball, lad. Gakpo, lad. How's he not scored? Tyler Morton, lad. Thought that was Steven Gerrard for a moment then. Absolutely sliced that AC Milan defence open there. Eye of a needle pass. Wow. Just a little dink over the ball there. Here's me saying just a little dink there. None of us could ever dink that over the AC Milan defender, the goalkeeper anyway, but Gakpo's got the quality just to think they'll kind of elevate it over the top. But yeah, unlucky there, Cody, lad. But yeah, it's over 4,000 people in here watching, everyone. Much appreciated. Massive thank you for all the support across all the platforms as well, whether you're watching on YouTube or the audio listeners as well. Much appreciated, Reds. Big up there, Michael. Yeah, it's one of them, Michael, mate, and I'm not really too fussed. The main thing I'm still fuming about Gomez's injury, Michael, and chat, like all of us. When you come out of pre-season, you just don't want injuries. Well, it's part and parcel of football anyway, but yeah, it's one of them, mate. The main thing to come out with today is no injuries, apart from Gomez. Obviously didn't start today, but... and just maybe seeing a couple of triangles pop up. I think it was very interesting. Like the first 45 minutes, if you're just tuning in, Reds, we did have a midfielder, Gravenberch, Waite and Szoboszlai, and that was very interesting. I think the understanding from Salah and Waite, yes, it's a pre-season game, but there was little glimpses of what is to come coming into this new season as well. Waite was popping up in all the right areas as well, and seemed to have a very quick understanding, but that's what happens when good players play with each other. Doesn't really take them much time to settle in. They're already on the same wavelength, thinking 4, 5, 6, 7 steps ahead. Telepathic understanding between Waite and Salah in the opening 45. But yeah, if you missed it, chat, Malik Fofana, the Lyon winger, looks like, as Romano said before, might be going to Everton. That's a big sign for them if they can get it. Yeah, big up there, Mince. Yeah, done well, mate. Done well. Well, that's what happens with great players, bud. There we go, Anthony. Yeah, I always thought that, mate. Nice one for that, bud. Very interesting. I think, obviously, with the English... Is it the English... there's, like, in the AC Milan badge. Obviously, I did notice that as well, but nice one for that, Anthony. There we go. Always... Not just the watch-alongs as well, but you'd always learn something. I always learn something from chat as well. But much appreciated, mate. Very interesting stat. There we go. One for the quizzes as well, chat. If you ever get asked about that. Yeah, as Michael said, not best 2 plays. As Michael said, 3 counter-attacks, teams will work as out. I'd say yes and no, Michael. As we know with the second half team, we've had Kostas Tsimikas, Ibu and Kirkers at the back. There was being at moments where, yeah, Morton's playing at the centre of the back position and all that. There's a lot of rotation, Michael, like counter-attacks, and especially in the second half. A lot of rotation, and there's going to be a lot of these... like, link-up play in terms of the second half, in terms of centre half, playing with the full-back as well. It's very disjointed in certain elements. It's not like it's, say, Van Dijk down that right-hand side with Frimpong. Obviously, Van Dijk played in the opening 45 anyway, but yeah. I think the closer we come in the next couple of weeks as well, next week or so, obviously against Yokohama, and when we get to the Bilbao games as well, we'll have more of an understanding of the patterns of play and the more of a fluidity in the starting 11 as well, really. 4 minutes. Fair enough, ref. Well, come on, Reds. Let's get a goal here for the Hong Kong crowd. For the mighty Reds. Everyone that's turned up to the stadium this afternoon. Come on, let's give them something to cheer about. Oh, shot on Sagi. I tell you what. Benzo getting on the end of a cross. Land of the Giants there. Not quite for Benzo and me. But tell you what, if you somehow scored from that. But again, Gakpo. Those Gakpo crosses, chat, are absolutely lethal. That's one aspect of his game, not just me, but a lot of us do like. And that's where it's going to be interesting. If Isaac does come to Liverpool in next week or in the next couple of weeks or whatever happens with him. But in terms of Hugo Ekitike, that ability, not just on the ball, on the ground as well, but Hugo 6'3", 6'4". He's a big lad, good in the air as well, Hugo. So those crosses to the far stick, I think, certainly an interesting tactical ploy going into the new season as well. Main thing, just have someone in the 6-yard penalty box, and if Ekitike is going to be that, just stay in the 6-yard box and just get about 20 goals. We know it's not as easy as doing that, but someone to get on the end of them and just start burying them. Filippo Inzaghi just made a career out of that, and what a career he had. Just being in the 6-yard penalty box. Morton. Down the left. 2 minutes left to go here, Reds. As we said, I'll be back for the watch long against Yokohama. That will be on the 40th. So 4 days time. I think that's Tuesday. So yeah, Tuesday anyway. So keep an eye on that as well, Reds. No, sorry, it'll be on the Wednesday. Can't count, as you know. I'll be on the Wednesday anyway. We'll be doing that watch along as well. Hopefully, in that game, we do see a bit more of a more stronger starting 11. Gakpo! Oh, what a goal! Get in! There we go, Reds. Made up for the fans there. What a finish. And that's what we were saying. Balls to the far stick there. Cody's a big lad. Not just good with his feet, but attacking those far posts. Salah does it really well. Gakpo as well. I think that's Frimpong that whips in an absolute delicious ball to the far stick. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's Kanate. Absolute worldie of a ball by Ibu Kanate there. Go ahead, lads. First time cross. Tell you what, if we need a couple of crosses into the box, get Ibu on the ball. And the AC Milan players are not best too pleased. But that is very much a signature goal by the Dutchman in a Liverpool shirt. And he does his famous celebration and salutes the Liverpool supporters in the ground. No, Mavrishvili. Oh, Costas, lads. 4-2. It's pre-season, Reds. Costas has absolutely played a sublime ball. If you're an AC Milan attacker, he's put that ball right behind Mavrishvili anyway. What a ball, Costas. It's a fantastic through ball, that, for AC Milan attackers. But that is full time there. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's pre-season. But there we go, Reds. Oh, sorry, chat. So, it was 4-2, Reds. Last kick of the game there. But Reds, that 10 seconds there exactly proves why Liverpool need to go and get another centre-half anyway. Because we can't be playing Costas centre-half this coming season. Say that now. Certainly not. Oh. But Reds, a massive, massive thank you for everyone tuning in. We've had over, how many have we still got? Yeah, 4,500 watching across all social media platforms as well. If you are watching on Facebook, if you are watching on X as well, head over to the YouTube channel. Do drop a like on the video as well. Subscribe. Obviously, head over to AnfieldIndex.com as well for even more great detail. Over 75 free podcasts per month with over 600 plus free articles a month as well. And if you want to become an Anfield Index Pro member, where it opens up a greater catalogue of great LFC content across the board. Obviously, if you want to pay monthly, £6.99. But if you want to pay as a year package, it's £4.99. Comes in at £59.99. But I tell you what, Reds, you get so much content across the board, Reds. If you like watching YouTube, massive thank you for your support. But of course, a greater, wider catalogue of audio content about the Reds as well, as we go into a very, very exciting season, a second season under Arne Slot's Reds as well. But nice one there, Steve. Big up there, Tab, as well. Massive thank you for your support, Reds, as well. And as John said there, GG's to AC Milan. But yeah, it was a silly header, but it's one of them. It's pre-season. As long as we're not doing that on the first weekend or on the Friday of on Friday, but let's hope not anyway. But Reds, have a lovely rest of your day. Make sure you do tune into the Daily Red as well, Reds, on YouTube. Lewis went through all the latest Liverpool transfer news in regards to, of course, the big man, the big Swede, Alexander Isak, and some very interesting quotes that Lewis did go through in regards to Eddie Howe with his reaction to Isak being linked with not just Liverpool but a Saudi Pro League as well. So tune into that. Lewis will be live again tomorrow at 11 a.m. as well, Red. So tune into that. Get all up to date on all the LFC news as well, and probably go through a couple of comments as well, Lewis, in regards to the presser. There'll be a lot of journalists asking about where Diaz was, where Darwin Núñez was, and I'm pretty sure Arne Schloss, we know he's not a manager that holds any punches really. He'll say how it is really in the situation we do find ourselves. But we know those two players have been heavily linked with a move away from Liverpool as well. But Reds, have a lovely rest of your day, whatever you're doing on Saturday, if you're in work or whatever. Absolutely smashing it. Look after yourselves, Reds. And yeah, this is what pre-season's all about. All the Reds from around every corner of the globe, even in Hong Kong, amazing. They've had 2 goals to cheer about, but most importantly, we've seen the Reds live, and yeah, made up for them as well. But Reds, look after yourself. You never walk alone. And as always, Reds, we'll be back live on the watch long for me on Matchday Live. We'll be back on the 30th on Wednesday, and taking you through Oklahoma as well. So that'll be an interesting game. But Reds, look after yourself. Make sure you stay tuned on the channel for even more great LFC content. But for now, Reds, look after yourself. Enjoy your weekend, whatever you're getting up to. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Ta-ra, Reds.